All right, we're going to start with the value packs. We'll try and mix it up a little bit, keep it some variety. But good luck, everybody. Let's pull some stuff. Hopefully good stuff. All right, empty box. All right, 12 packs. And I added in that optic blaster because I was going to give away a team, but we ran out of teams. So I do show all the cards, by the way, but we don't spend much time on these base. But I do show them so you know everything is on the up and up. All right, we got Lambert Smith for the Chargers. Troy on the silver going to the Cowboys. DK on the red, white, and blue. Chuba for Carolina. Hey, Tyler Warren, we like that. We got Austin Eckler on the green flash. Cam Ward on the fractal, very nice. And Ashton Genty on the prismatic prism. That's a good start. Yeah, we can live with that start. Yeah, bang for the buck, prism value packs. 2024 is probably my favorite of all the years, but I'm kind of digging these 2025s. A little different. A little different. Hey, Eminem, what's up? Hope you're doing good. We should have a fun little break here. Hopefully, out of 8 autos, we're going to have a few really nice ones. That's the plan. All right, we got Thomas for the Jets on the free. A little T-Law action on the silver. Eric Moulds for Houston. Cole Kmet for the Bears. Tez Johnson for Tampa Bay. Kyron Williams on the flash. Malik Neighbors on the prism break for the Giants. And a Josh Allen prism fractal for Buffalo. Oh, good. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if all breakers ship in boxes like I do, but I find it's what I got to do. Take care of the cards. We got Jackson Dart for the Giants. We like that. Revel for the Cowboys on the silver. Little Kittle action, red, white, and blue. Christian Watson for Green Bay. Little JJ action for the Vikings. We got Still for the Chargers on the flash. Josh Allen fireworks. And Matthew Golden on the green emergent for Green Bay. Thank you, thank you. I aim to please. I aim to please. Yeah, these packs usually have a little bit of something for just about every team. It's hard to whiff on a box of these packs. That's what I'm going to say. Dolphins, Kenneth Grant. Roma Dunze on the silver for the Bears. Shaheed for the Saints. Sherwood for the Jets. Jordan James for the 49ers. Williams for Detroit on the flash. RJ Harvey emergent for Denver. We like this. Cam Ward, Prism Fireworks, and a Kid Reporter. Caleb Johnson. You know what? We had a Caleb Johnson redemption, I think, in the last break, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it was last break. All right, we got a little Tesla action for Detroit. Torrey Holt for the Jags on the silver. Ferguson for the Cowboys. Benford for Buffalo. And James Pierce for the Falcons. Mark Andrews on the flash for Baltimore. We got Travis Hunter on the prismatic. We approve. And a little Caleb Williams action on the Prism Fractal for the Bears. All right, after this pack, we'll open up that optic blaster. See if we can get lucky. You never know. All right, Membu for the Jets on the free. Deron Bland for the boys on the silver. Lambjack for Baltimore. Benton Strange for Jags. Tootin for the Jags as well. Chad Johnson for the Patriots on the flash. Travis Hunter Fireworks. And on the global reach, Saquon going to the Eagles. Yeah, let's mix it up here. Let's see if we can get some downtown action on the bonus box. Empty box. Matthew Golden. Luther Burden for the Bears on the shock. Notice these are just slightly bowed. Well done, Panini. Outs for Seattle. Will Howard for Pittsburgh on the shock. Mr. Goff. Hey, there's our first Tyler. Take that, Saints. Hampton on the rookie recruits. Very nice, Steve. Jimmy Horn Jr. for Carolina. Chuba, Carolina on the silver. Ty Felton for the Vikings. Terrell Owens on the silver going to Philly. Come on, last pack. Makuba for the Eagles. Dylan Gabriel. There you go, Browns fan, on the shock. Well, no downtown. I tried, guys. I tried. All right, let's get back to the Prism packs. We got Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Chimeri for the Titans on the silver. Christian Kirk for Houston. Trey Tucker for the Raiders. Kwity Paye for Indy. We got Warren Moon for KC on the green flash. Little Jackson Dart prismatic action we approve. And Tyrone Tracy for the Giants as well. All right, Jackson Dart. And if you're new around here, my normal streaming days are Tuesday night, Friday nights, and Saturday mornings. Harold Fannin for the Browns. We got Mr. Mahomes on the silver. Geno for the Raiders. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Makuba for the Eagles as well. Trevor Etienne on the flash going to Carolina. Michael Penix Jr. on the fractal. Brock Bowers Prism Fireworks for the Raiders. Not a bad pack. You know, and I meant to count how many base we got. I think I count 7. Jalen Royals for KC. Turpin for the Cowboys on the silver. Jalen Johnson for the Bears. Brad Johnson for Tampa Bay. Dylan Gabriel, red, white, and blue, Browns fan. Tim Tebow for Denver on the flash. We got Jaden Reed on the global reach. And Abdul Carter prismatic prism for the Giants. I know, Browns fan. I know. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Shadur, he can't hide forever, right? Right? Matthew Golden for Green Bay. We got Julius Peppers on the silver for the Bears. Armstead for the Jags. Braden Fisk for the Rams. And Easy for Dallas. Honey Badger Flash. Jalen Hurts on the Fireworks. And Loveland on the Green Emergent for the Bears. Take that, Bears. All right, Shadur. He's going to be in this pack, Browns fan, because he's got to be. Because he's got to be. That's how it works. Will Howard for Pittsburgh. TJ Sanders for Buffalo on the silver. Devontae for the Eagles. Ken O'Brien for the Jets. JSN for Seattle. Suggs for Baltimore on the Green Flash. We got, there's my boy, old Jack on the Emergent for the Raiders. And Judkins. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, Browns fan, on the Fireworks. Inching closer. All right. Now or never, Sanders. Fingers crossed, Browns fan. Fingers crossed. We got Smith for KC. Kelsey on the silver. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Wayne Corbett for the Jets. Oh, it's a Primo special. There you go, Primo. That one's for you, buddy. Jalen Noel on the Green Flash for the Texans. Barry Sanders prismatic for the Lions, and T-Law on the Prism Break for the Kid Reporter. I'm sorry, Browns fan. I'm blaming Sombrero Cat. All right, we're going back in time. 2021. Let's do it. It has been a long time since we opened one of these bad boys. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully, we got good stuff chilling in here. Empty box. We'll let that one marinate. We'll let that one marinate. All right, good luck, guys. Derek Carr. All right, we're starting off with a Jalen Waddle. We like that. DJ for the Jags. Kellen Mond, 400 out of 499 for the Vikings. There's only 498 more of those in existence. Can you believe that? We got Amari Cooper for the Cowboys on the Shining Stars. That one is numbered 303 out of 399 for the Cowboys. Rams. Is it time for the Rams? It must be time for the Rams. Just show up. All right. Let's see if we can make that happen. Josh Palmer for the Chargers. Russell Wilson. Des Fitzpatrick for Tennessee. Points? Are you kidding me? Points. Kyle Pitts on the Mystique for Atlanta. 36 out of 299 points. Why? 600 points. That's nothing to sneeze at, but we don't like points. But that's a good amount of points. So we'll take care of that at the end, guys. Everyone will have a shot at that. Everyone will have a shot at that. Yeah, 600 points is pretty good amount of points. We're not going to scoff at that, but hopefully they include a couple nice autos to make up for the points, though. We got Terrace Marshall Jr. for Carolina. Mr. Kittle. Amon-Ra, we'll take that. We like that, Lions. Beautiful Amon-Ra. And, oh no, Davis Mills on the Mystique for Houston. 21 out of 50. He's still there, I believe. I think he even played last year. Davis Mills out of 50 going to Houston. I think that's Primo. I know that's going in your collection, Primo. Kyle Trask on the Mystique. Oh, I was a big Kyle Trask fan. He never got a real shot, though. They didn't want to let him play. They thought Baker was a better option. Yeah, I didn't get to watch him, but I was pretty sure he was out there playing. Calming voice. Well, I do what I can. You should watch my video when I opened up the Tom Brady 101 auto. My voice did amazing things there. And Wang Wu for the Vikings. Brandon Ayuk. What do we got here? We got Saquon on the clear shots for the Giants. And let's just flip this over. Mac Jones. How about that? Instant impact. Going to New England. Mac Jones, who found another life in San Francisco. Yeah, you haven't heard anything public until you hear my voice get higher and higher. It's like Mickey Mouse. You wouldn't think a voice could do what my voice did when I pulled that card, but it did it. It did it. Jerry Jeudy, Stephon Diggs. We got Tom Brady. Not numbered. I was hoping that was gold coming through, but it's Keenan Allen coming through there. 119 out of 249 for the Chargers. And Patrick Mahomes, King of Cards for KC. Oh, we got a lot of thicker cards here. Well, let's see what we got. All right, Kyle Pitts going to Atlanta. Diami Brown for Washington. Joe Burrow. Dak Prescott. That's 62 out of 499 going to Dallas. And another Waddle on the Illusionist. That one is numbered 353 out of 399 going to Miami. Waddling up. We got Mahomes. Little Jamar Chase action. We'll take that, Bengals. Oh, Holoheroes. We got a case hit, guys. We got a case hit. Deion Sanders on the clear shots going to Atlanta. How about that? Case hit. We like that. We got a filler. Miles Sanders going to the Eagles. 64 out of 99. Please just don't be Zach Wilson. Don't be Zach Wilson. Joe Montana. How about that, Steve? Joe Montana on the Holoheroes case hit. Very nice. Congrats, Steve. Awesome. I really wasn't sure we could get a Holoheroes today, but we got one. How about that? All right, congrats, Steve. Very nice. We approve. Yeah, very nice. I'm like, please, not Zach Wilson. Anyone but Zach Wilson. No Zach Wilson. No whammy, no whammy. So far, so good. So far, so good. And we still got a few packs to go, so hopefully there's a few more treats waiting for us here. Lamb Jack. Najee for Pittsburgh. Got a little Tom Brady action. Justin Fields. Going to the Bears. Old Justin Fields. And maybe we'll just flip this one over. Oh, it's our other auto. Josh Palmer. Steve is going to you too. 65 out of 75. 3-color patch. First impressions. All right, Steve, you're cleaning up. We take that. Yes, we do, Steve. Yes, we do. You're rolling today, my friend. All right. Case hit, Josh Palmer. Rolling. All right. 2 more packs. Maybe I'm going to have to get some more illusions. Daniel Jones. Trey Lance. Oh, almost forgot about old Trey Lance. J.K. Dobbins. And we got Michael Thomas for the Saints on the Illusionists. We'll just flip it over. What do we got here? Deja Vu. Javonte Williams and Terrell Davis for Denver. That is 6 out of 99. Going to Mr. Shaft. I don't know if you're out there, Mr. Shaft, but there you go. All right, last pack. Good luck, guys. There's Baker. Jamison Crowder. Kelsey. Pull from the back here. I don't know what we got chilling there. Nick Chubb for Cleveland on the Shining Stars. We got a filler. And for the Cowboys, Simi Fioco. 21 out of 35. There you go, Cowboys. I think he is on the Saints or Arizona. I think I saw him on one of those teams. I can't keep track of all these players jumping around all the time. I think that's where he is now. All right. We still got one more box, guys. Good luck. 5 more autos. Hopefully, something amazing. Empty box. All right, good luck, everybody. We got Eric Dickerson for the Rams. Troy Aikman for the Cowboys. Witten and Novacek Paramount pairings for Dallas. Oh, what we got here? Larry Johnson going to Kansas City. Preeminent. We take those, Boss Hog. Very nice. Not numbered. We take that. Yeah, congrats, Boss Hog. Cole Bishop for Buffalo and Jaden Hicks for Kansas City. All right, we approve of that start. We approve of that start. I don't know what it means for the other autos, though. It's always fun trying to guess because Topps is pretty good at balancing out their autos. So we'll see how we go here. Ray Lewis, Harrison for Pittsburgh. We'll pull from the back. We'll pull from the back. Why not? Cam Little for the Jags. Drew Brees. Well, look at that. Michael Vick going to the Eagles. Supreme Signers. How about that? Another vet. Michael Vick. Not numbered. And Fashanu for the Jets. I thought that was going to be the auto. They fooled me. I really don't know where these autos are headed now. 2 veterans. That's pretty crazy. Michael Vick, Larry Johnson. Where do we go from here? I don't know, guys. Jerry Rice, Chad Johnson, Andre Reed on the total touchdowns. We'll pull from the back again. Bullard for Green Bay. Will Shipley for the Eagles. And Estime going to Denver. Going to Mr. Shaft. And is this not numbered? This is not numbered as well. Denver strikes next. I'm trying to think. He's on another team now, too. Maybe he's on Dallas? I just can't keep track of these guys. I think he's on Dallas now, but I'm not entirely sure of that. Saints. I was close. I was so close. Dallas, Saints. Barry, Ricky Williams. Mason Smith for the Jags, backwards, 3 out of 175, going to Carter King. We got Will Levis, extra Mayo, 69 out of 100 for the Titans. Will Levis. Thank you, Will Levis. Thank you. We needed Will Levis in our life, didn't we? Michael Pratt. Wow, what a pack this is. 41 out of 150 for Tampa Bay. And Tyrese Knight for Seattle. Come on, Michael Pratt. I mean, they do balance things out. It's like they knew. This is the pack we're putting Will Levis in. Beat it, Pratt. All right, extra Mayo it is. And you know what? I always put numbered cards out there, but just so you know, Pratt is not making the cut. Beat it, Pratt. All right, last pack. I don't know what to expect out of this. Good luck, guys. I'll do a recap after this. And, of course, if you had a rough break, I always add in for you. Terrell Owens, Doug Williams, Jaden Daniels. Oh, and I can see that auto behind there. We got Jaden. That one's not numbered, though. And Bucky Irving for Tampa Bay. We take that. Thank you, Bucky. Thank you, Bucky. We got Austin Reed for the Bears and Abrams Drain for Denver. Wrapping that up. Yeah, that was pretty good. Just think if Will Levis would just be a little better. A little better, Will. All right, let me do a quick recap here, guys, and I will get to work. All right, we had Jaden Daniels. We had Bucky Irving on the auto for Tampa Bay. Mason Smith for the Jags out of 175. Will Levis out of 100 for the Titans. Estime for Denver on the auto. Michael Vick, Supreme Signers, going to the Eagles. Larry Johnson going to KC. Fiocco out of 35 for the Cowboys. Deja Vu, Terrell Davis, Javante going to Denver. Josh Palmer out of 75. Oh, you know what? Hang around, guys, because we do have the points to take care of. Miles Sanders out of 99. Davis Mills on the auto out of 50 for the Texans. Kyle Pitts was out of 299 for the Falcons. Amari Cooper, Shining Stars out of 399. Kellen Mond out of 499. Jackson Dart, Prismatic. Cam Ward, Fireworks, Prism. Ashton on the Prismatic Prism. Cam Ward, Fractal. Tyler Warren on the red, white, and blue. Dak out of 499. Keenan Allen out of 249 for the Chargers. Mac Jones, Instant Impact. And Waddle on the Illusionist out of 399. Case hit, Joe Montana going to Steve. Congrats, Steve. And sorry, I almost forgot about the points, so let's do it. Everybody's got a shot at the points. So this is for 600 points, friends. Everybody's got a chance. All right, I'd say they're mixed up pretty good. All right, the points are going to this one. The Saints. Who had the Saints today? Patrick. All right, Patrick, those points are headed your way.